Hello, welcome to the Frugal Soul Gardener. Yes, stocking up that food pantry. Yes, you can fight inflation by stocking up now, especially if you're looking for items that are on sale. I'm going to show you just a few items that you can stock up on now that will stay good, at least for a while. Keep an eye on those use by dates so that when prices go up, you have a supply of food. This can also help you a lot in cases of emergency, or if you have someone, a friend or a neighbor who has gone through a job loss, that you can help them directly with food that they can hold on to and can get them through a rough time. Now, without further ado, here's the first. Shelf-stable milk. I get this at Dollar Tree, but you can also get evaporated milk in the can. Now, this is just your regular strength milk, but if you get the evaporated milk, then you're going to want to cut that with water. But evaporated milk especially is nice in coffee. And of course, it can be used in all kinds of recipes of many kinds. Like I could use this to make a really nice, like a cheese sauce, just some cornstarch and some cheese. Really good, really, really tasty. Next, good old oatmeal. Oh, this is so cool. You can use this in so many ways. Of course, you can make cereal, but you can also bake with this. I just made some really delicious oatmeal cookies for my mom because she's having a birthday. She's turning 80. Yes, I know, it's amazing, wonderful. But the other beauty of oatmeal is not only is it very inexpensive, it is quite shelf stable. However, once it's been opened, you definitely want to keep an eye on it. Next item, friend of college students everywhere, ramen. I love this. Not only is it a great way to just have something like hot to eat on a cold day, you can add all kinds of stuff to this. You can add all kinds of proteins to ramen to make it a full meal. And this can be found very inexpensive. I got this particular package of ramen at Dollar Tree for $1.25. Next is salt. Yes, salt's great. You're going to want to use it as a seasoning. You can also use it as a preservative. You can also use it for cleaning. You can put a little salt, add a little water. It's actually a really great way to scrub like your pans. Yeah, definitely want to keep this on hand. This is always good to have on hand. Beans, especially the dried beans. When you cook these, you get that it triples in size. And dried beans, they keep, maybe not quite forever, but they keep quite a bit. And they're actually really easy to prepare. For me, the easiest way is to wash and pick over the beans and soak them overnight and cook them, depending on the bean, hour and a half. And one of the things I did, remember the ramen I told you about? I don't use the entire packet. The entire packet is way too salty. But I can use half of it, hang on to the rest, put it in a little Ziploc bag so that when I make something like beans, I can use the leftover seasoning packet for the ramen to flavor the beans. So this is definitely a good one. Then this is egg replacer. I know the camera's not showing, but this is a vegan product. And for a long time, this was something that, people who wanted the benefit of cooking with eggs but didn't want animal product, they'd like this. I'll tell you what, this is made for using in baked goods. This bag of egg replacer cost about $5 something at Target as I recording this in 2025. It makes the equivalent of 34 eggs for $5. That same day, a dozen fresh eggs, $7. The math is really easy. And this is shelf stable. So this is perfect to have on hand. And not only can you use this, as I said, for baking, you can also use it for making French toast. But this is not something necessarily to be eaten like make scrambled eggs. But they do make powdered eggs. So if that's what you're really wanting, you can always, go that way. But this is amazing stuff. I have tried it. It works. It gives plenty of lift. And as long as you use them correctly, it's about 1 tablespoon of powder to 2 tablespoons of water. You mix it together really thoroughly. Let it sit for just a minute. Mix it in. It works great. And say if you're making a French toast with this, well, you're gonna want some coffee. I got this at Dollar Tree, and it's very reasonably priced. So you can have your coffee along with your French toast. Isn't that awesome? This container, it makes up to 34 servings of coffee. Now, I know instant coffee isn't everyone's idea of a great time. A little something I do with the instant coffee is I get the imitation vanilla from Target. It's like 99 cents. And I'll add a little bit of the vanilla to the coffee. And does it taste like drip coffee? No. But it tastes pretty good. And especially if you're in an emergency situation where this is the only thing you have for coffee, it's pretty good. Oh, and one other thing about instant coffee, because it is freeze-dried, you can actually add this to cold water and it'll dissolve just fine. So you can have iced coffee like that. And our final product, at least for this time, tuna fish, as well as other canned meat. But tuna fish, it's going to be probably your cheapest canned meat out there. Now, as I mentioned in another video, I don't get this at Dollar Tree because I can almost always find tuna fish for less than $1.25 at other stores. For example, I got this for about 90 cents at Food Max. Food Max is only found on the West Coast, but you get the idea. Keep an eye on the circulars for your regular grocery store, and when they're on sale, definitely stock up on this, because this is a serious good source of protein. And this is just the beginning. There are so many other items that would be great to stock up your food pantry with. So I will come back with more ideas. Meanwhile, happy savings.